Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Derek Martinez. Crews were dispatched to the West Hazleton Applebee's on Wednesday for reports of a commercial structure fire. Upon arriving at the scene, officials say they discovered a small electrical fire in the wall. Crews say the fire was extinguished and the power was isolated with only minor damages to the building. No injuries were reported, and Applebee's was open again for business later that day. PennDOT has announced that lane restrictions will be in place on Interstate 81 this week for bridge inspections. The lane restrictions will be in place from Thursday, June 13th to Tuesday, June 18th. On Interstate 81 northbound, the lane restrictions will begin at the Dorrance exit 155 and end at the Wilkes-Barre exit 168. On Interstate 81 southbound, the lane restrictions will begin at the Stroudsburg exit 151 and end at the West Hazleton exit 145. The work will take place from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. When encountering a work zone, drivers are reminded to drive the posted speed limit, turn on their headlights, and pay close attention to signs and flaggers. To check roadway conditions on major roadways, you can visit 511pa.com. Hemlock Township Police are attempting to identify the individual shown on screen. According to police, the woman is wanted following an alleged incident at the Hemlock Township Walmart on June 11th. The nature of the incident has not yet been released. Anyone with information regarding the woman's identity is asked to contact Hemlock Township Police at 570-784-6543. Coming up on WYLN News, Pennsylvania State Police announced an upcoming community event. Plus, the Flying Aces invite the public to support the Helping Hand Society this weekend. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Heisler's Cloverleaf Dairy is now open at 743 Catawissa Road in Tamaqua. Stop by the Dairy Bar, try over 33 flavors of homemade ice cream still made on the premises, and a full menu of hot food made to order. Have some fun at their driving range, or play mini golf on their 2 18-hole mini golf courses. Heisler's Cloverleaf Dairy, celebrating 65 years. Same great taste, same great location, same great memories to be made.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
Welcome back to WYLN News. A man is wanted by the Carbon County Sheriff's Office. Joshua Burgos is wanted on 2 counts of simple assault. He is known to have ties to the Lehighton area. Anyone with information regarding his whereabouts is asked to contact the Carbon County Sheriff's Office at 570-325-2821. Pennsylvania State Police will be hosting a brand new community event in Hazleton. PSP in the Parks is an upcoming free program for all ages taking place at the Hazel Township Community Park. The initiative is aimed to build trust between the state police and the Hazleton community while showcasing the tools that police use every day. We spoke with Trooper Anthony Petrosky about what we can expect from the event.
This is a free community event where the state police helicopter is going to be there, numerous patrol vehicles, a state police canine, and a drone team member from the Pennsylvania State Police. And what this is a community setting where you could come, you could interact with us, and you could see the assets that we have, and we use every single day in the Pennsylvania State Police for you, the community members that we serve.
PSP in the Parks will take place on Monday, June 17th at the Hazel Township Community Park from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Flying Aces are hosting a motorcycle ride to benefit the Helping Hand Society this weekend. The event will begin at 9 a.m. at the Helping Hand Society on Rocky Road in Hazleton, with kickstands going up at 12 p.m. The cost is $20 per rider and $10 per passenger. Funds raised during the event will benefit the Helping Hand Society, a local nonprofit that provides specialized therapy and training for developmentally delayed children. The ride will end at the Flying Aces Motorcycle Clubhouse in Hunlock Creek. The event will also feature entertainment, refreshments, and tricky trays. Anyone interested in participating or donating a tricky tray can contact Nicole Warner at 951-329-0231. Coming up on Weatherly's News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with Port Carbon Part 2. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600. WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to brooksnightguard.com and use the promo code to activate your special TV offer. That's brooksnightguard.com. Order today and take advantage of this special TV offer. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
When the Civil War broke out, many of Port Carbon's sons eagerly volunteered to fight the Confederacy. Mayor Ross Bull's son Thomas was among the recruits from Schuylkill County that joined the First Defenders, the initial set of volunteers that would join Northern ranks. And when the First Defenders arrived at the Capitol and were greeted by the President, Thomas Bull would be the first one in the party to shake Abraham Lincoln's hand. Other Port Carbon residents, however, would remember the war afterwards with more sorrow. Of these, none would feel more grief than Agnes Allison, who had 6 sons. 4 would serve in the war, and all 4 would be killed in action. John Allison would die on May 3, 1863 at Salem Church. Alexander Allison died 2 days later from wounds suffered at Crampton's Gap. George Allison died at Spotsylvania on May 23, 1864, and James Allison was killed in action at Bethesda Church a few days afterwards. The brothers were buried in separate cemeteries, but they are reunited in text on a monument built over their mother's grave in Port Carbon's Presbyterian Cemetery. Once the war ended, Port Carbon returned to normalcy. The following decades would be mostly calm in town. By then, numerous churches had sprung up, each one serving a different ethnic group out of the many that by then called Port Carbon home. St. Paul's Evangelical Lutheran Church, the Methodist Church, St. Stephen's Catholic Church, Grace United Evangelical Church, and the First Presbyterian Church were just a few of those that offered services for the faithful in the community. While not all the churches still stand today, their spirit of God's compassion still permeates modern-day Port Carbon. In the 1890s, the rise of the trolley would reach Port Carbon as well. Town Council in 1891 granted the local Pottsville Electric Railway Company the right to build their tracks into the borough. The line would be built over the bridge from neighboring Palo Alto and down Cole Street, then turn onto Pike Street to Market Street. Later, the line would extend east toward Tamaqua, and ultimately to what was then Mauch Chunk. Trolley service in Port Carbon would last until 1931, when buses would take over the routes, although trolley tracks would remain visible in the streets for some time afterwards. As the trolleys rose in prominence, automobiles first came upon the scene as well. Among those who noted their rise was Robert Allison, who owned Port Carbon's Franklin Iron Works, which made mining machinery. On a trip to Cleveland, Allison met with Alexander Wyln, owner of the Wynton Motor Carriage Company of that city. Wynton took Allison for a ride in one of his new cars, impressing the latter enough to declare that he wanted to buy it. He wired Wynton $1,000 for the car, which was the very first automobile ever purchased in America. Wynton shipped it by train to Pottsville, where it arrived on April 1, 1898. Allison then drove the car, which had 1 seat and was steered with a bar rather than a wheel, back to Port Carbon. He would subsequently drive it down to Philadelphia, a trip that took 3 days and was hampered by a lack of gas stations along the way. Allison had to buy alcohol from drugstores along the route to keep going. He would buy other cars over the following years as well. Robert Allison's original car would eventually be displayed in the Smithsonian, and then by Cleveland's Crawford Auto Aviation Museum.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Hi everybody, I'm Dr. John. This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, Araceli was in a terrible accident. She was in so much pain when she first came here. I'm sure she was afraid, don't hurt me. So tune in on the show and listen to her story of how chiropractic is helping her to get back to normal life again.